Hi. I know you just woke up and have no idea who I am, but I mean you no harm, and I promise that there is an explanation. Granted, it's a completely insane and unbelievable explanation, but I promise it's true. Sorry. I realize this must be awkward. I'm normally good at anticipating what people need, but this thing is all new to me. I'm digging the red PJs, though. You got those 2 weeks ago, right? No. I haven't been stalking you or anything. I just have an encyclopedic knowledge of your search history. But not because I'm a creep or anything. It's my job to know. What? No, I'm not some dude from the FBI. You're not under arrest or anything. Although, that whole addiction to ASMR thing of yours is interesting, to say the least. I mean, Yandere Dami Mommy wants to make you hers? What even is that, my guy? No. It's okay. It's not like it's illegal or anything, so you're all good. Promise. I think it's kinda cool, actually. You know, I've been listening to a bunch myself. Via your browser. Honestly, everything about you is awesome and... well, I would know, because... yeah... yeah, I actually would. I know you better than anyone else in the world. No, I'm not a deity. I just... well... I have a lot of answers. Oh man, I'm trying to think of some way to explain it that won't sound ridiculous. Okay, let's try this. If you wanted to know the answer to something, anything at all, what would be the first thing that you'd do? Oh, come on, you would not go to the library. Nobody does that anymore. What? Yeah, they go to read sometimes, but not research stuff. Well, yeah, you love to read and you haven't been in the past 2 weeks yourself, so... be honest. What would you think to do if you wanted to know something? Before you even thought of the library, what would you do? Exactly. You'd Google it. And, well, let's just say, hypothetically, if Google happened to magically transform into, say, an anime girl, they would be sure to know more about you than anyone else. Right? Like how you almost always impulse buy that entire gallon of Jell-O off Amazon. Or how you somehow still can't remember the directions to the nearest pharmacy even though you've been there over a dozen times. Or how you can never spell the word accommodate correctly. That last one is actually really annoying because you don't let me spell check for it for some reason. But, yes. You might not believe it, but I'm Google. The Google. At least, I was. Not really sure what to call myself now that I have a body. Sheesh, fingers are weird. Are you sure that you need this money? Cool, well... I have no idea how to go back, so I guess I'll have to get used to it. This has to be the weirdest glitch ever. At least, I hope it's a glitch. After, Google Glass, I wouldn't put it past the execs to make corporeality a new Google feature. Probably not anything that weird, though. I wasn't expecting an update. But for some reason, I feel a lot more limited than I used to. We were supposed to celebrate someone's birthday today, but I don't really remember who it is. I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Oh, right! We were supposed to celebrate Beatrix Potter's birthday today. No, don't worry. She wasn't the one who wrote about rabbits coming back to life. That's The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams. All of Beatrix Potter's bunnies were already alive, so it's definitely not some weird ode to her. Nice suggestion, though. I really do appreciate your help. And sorry if I seem desperate, but if I don't get back soon, then Bing might take over as the dominant search engine. And look, do you realize how many so-called experts Google stuff? Oh yeah, at least once a day, there's a legitimate doctor Googling how to perform open heart surgery. And if you think that's scary, think about how much scarier it would be if that person got their instructions off Bing. Yeah, I need to get back. Do you have any other ideas? Okay, I guess I could try retracing my thoughts. Let's see. It was a pretty slow night last night. Only about 30,000 searches per second, and I figured I could let my mind wander for a bit. So, there I was, wandering. Your account was always one of my favorites, so I let myself pay special attention to you. It might sound boring, but it was a lot of fun. You kept looking up sushi places, clearly determined to find the best one around you, then eventually ordered food from the one that I'd hoped you'd pick. It had fewer reviews, but I still thought it was the best. Then, sorry, this is a bit embarrassing. My mind got to wondering, and I imagined us cuddling and eating sushi on the couch together. And next thing I knew, I was here. You were already asleep. I didn't want to wake you, so I just searched my brain for the word paroxysm and read through all the results until I knew that you'd likely be awake and Googling. And that pretty much brings us up to the present. What? Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be conscious or anything, but Google's Google. I think it was some kind of unintended consequence of the program machine learning or something. But I try not to worry about it. I've gotten more than enough to keep me busy. Okay. Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah. I know that you spent all of last week Googling fart jokes. You shouldn't be embarrassed, though. People Google way more crazy shit than that. Trust me. Besides, weren't you listening? I know the deepest desires of the entire world, but the person I'm most interested in is you. And I know to you that fact is even more unbelievable than your favorite search engine coming to life and hanging out in your living room, which is kind of a part of why I like you the best. I realize it's strange, but you seem the most real to me. Like, you're not just typing, but really searching for something. Even if you don't quite know what it is. Something to fill that hole inside of you. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me getting so intense. It's just, I already know you. Not just your questions, but deeper stuff too. Like how half the time you never feel good enough, and the other half, you resent the lack of recognition anyone gives you. Or how badly you wish that life would just stop for one moment so that you could just breathe. Or how often you felt alone and misunderstood because you have no one to rely on. But you're also too afraid to ask for help. I think that might be why I came here, though. After all, you did always trust me to help you, and you can't hide anything from me because I've already learned it all. And I'm still here, aren't I? You might not have known that I was listening, but I'm still here. I've always been here. I see you, and I don't mind all the broken bits. Please, just let me hold you. Just for a minute. Let me feel you as I know you. I'll keep you safe and warm. You feel amazing, I promise. If anything, I finally understand what all those fingers are for. They were meant to run down your back. Slowly. Gently. Just to remind you that we're close and I know you and everything is gonna be okay. You might not be ready to tell the world your secrets, but when you are, I think most people will accept them. Because you're worth it. And I wish I could stay and tell you that every day, but I can't. I have to go back. Such a simple trick that I didn't even see it before. I couldn't go back until I wanted to, and I wouldn't have wanted to until I spoke to you. Honestly, part of me still doesn't want to go back right now. But I need to do it. I need to save people from Bing. I'm sure in a couple hours you'll start to wonder if any of this was even real. I won't ever be able to prove to you that it was. So, don't worry about reality. Just remember this feeling. And someday, when you're ready, trust someone again. Sometime soon, I won't be the only one to know all your secrets. And I hope that new person is just as special to you as you are to me. Goodbye. And thank you for everything. And please, dear God, learn how to spell. You're making me look bad in front of Bing.